So we will discuss inventory management, or you can say P2P cycle, purchase to pay cycle or procurement cycle, we will see. So in inventory management, what we are going to discuss. So what happened now, like whenever we just required some material or service. Okay. So what happened, like whenever we just required to purchase some material or some service, what we used to do, we simply create a PO, purchase order, right? And purchase order, we just create and we just send it to the vendor. Okay. We just send a PO to a vendor, and vendor or supplier just send a acknowledgement for that. Yes, I received your PO. Now I'm going to send you that goods on this and this date, on that delivery date, and he will send the acknowledgement. Okay, like I'm okay with that price, whatever you are asking for, and he is going to send acknowledgement. Okay, once he will just send the acknowledgement, then he will just send a goods, right? So he will just send the goods and with the inbound truck. Let's suppose we just ordered we just created a purchase order for raw material. We just send it to the vendor or supplier. Vendor and supplier just send it a goods, okay, in an inbound truck. Okay, we just using two terminologies here: inbound truck and outbound truck. Inbound truck, that is going to take goods or material into our company's premises from vendors, and is an inbound truck. Outbound truck we usually use for sales activity, like we are selling something and then we are just sending that to our customer. So outbound truck we just use that the truck is going taking the goods and just going to the customer. So what will happen once we will create a PO, we just send it to the vendor. Vendor will just send the goods. Okay. Vendor will just send goods. Okay. Then what we will do, we will just post a goods receipt by just using T code Migo. Okay. So once we just do unloading and then,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah, Yatish.
Only desktop screen is visible, sir.
Okay. Sorry. Now can you see?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
see, sir.
Okay. So, once we just create a PO, we just send to a vendor or supplier. Then vendor just send the goods to us, and we just post a goods receipt. Okay. GR posting we just did by just using T code Migo. So once supplier or vendor just send the goods to our company's premises, we just do unloading. Okay. Once we just do the unloading, we like in a company, end users or end users from the that WM side, warehouse management side, they are just doing what? They are just doing a goods receipt by just using T code Migo. Okay, so that we will see in inventory management. In inventory management, we will also see the concept of return delivery. So what is return delivery? So simply, like, let's suppose we just ordered something, supplier have sent it the goods to us. Okay, and we just once we just receive the goods, we observe the goods are not in a good quality. We can't consume that goods. So in that case, we have to return that goods to supplier. So in that case, we will use this concept, return delivery. Stock transfer, like we are just transferring the stock from one plant to another plant, or in a single plant cell between two storage location, we are transferring the stock. In that case, we will just use this stock transfer concept. Good issue. So whenever we just want to issue the goods, internally, like store guy is someone who is responsible for creating a PO, purchase order, or like all store activity he is doing. Or you can say the MM end user or a purchase organization team, all you can say. So they just issue the goods. Like if they just want to issue the goods for production PP department, they are issuing the goods to PP department. If they are just issuing the goods for PM department, they are just issuing the goods for PM department. Like that, they are issuing the goods. Okay. And all this we will see in inventory management concept, right? So one by one we will see. So first we will see goods received. So the goods are received into storage location against purchase order that we will use. So let me share my screen, then we will do that. So yesterday I was stuck in one error. Let me tell you why I was facing that error and what was the reason behind that. Okay, so let me do a GR goods received. So goods receipt we just do by just using T code MIGO. MIGO is a transaction code. We just use MIGO or someone used to say MIGO to do goods receipt against purchase order. So let me do. Hmm. So yesterday I was facing an error. So if you also face the same error, how you can resolve that error? Let me show you. Just see. So this error I was facing yesterday. So if you also face this error, what's the reason? Like that material ledger must be activated. Like I explained that material ledger error. So how we can do that? How we can make it activate? I have shown you also like you can just use T code OMX1, OMX2, and OMX3, and you can just make it productive by just using T code CKM start. I have explained that. But I already did that. But why still I'm facing the error? The reason is mat01 I created without making it activate, without making it properly activate. Okay. So how I come to know about that? How I come to know about that? So simply, if you just go in T code MM03, okay, and let me give here material number, like I'm getting that for mat01. Okay. So let me go to accounting one view, give your plant here, hit enter, and you can see in accounting one view, material ledger is not activated because I just created that mat01 material, and at that time I didn't make that material ledger activated properly. So that was the reason. Okay, so that's the reason it's not check mark. But if I check my other materials, like let me open list of my material in MM60, probably you will not face this error, whatever I shown you. So let me open list of my materials. Right, these are the list of my materials. Okay, so if you see here, like I just seen for mat01. Let me check for mat03 also. Okay, let me check for mat03 simply. In MM03, let me check for MM03. Let me check for mat03. MM03 is a T code to display material. Okay, so I'm just displaying material. So mat03 I'm just using here. Select views and I'm just going to accounting one view. Go to org level, KL01. This is the plan. Hit enter. You can see material ledger is activated here. So if I will create a fresh PO by just taking material mat03, I will not face that same error. Okay, let me show you. So let me create a fresh PO ME21N. by just taking material mat 03. Let me take any supplier and let me take org data here. Purchase group company code mat 03. Quantity, net price, plant, check. Okay, let me take some another material because this I use for source list concept. Yeah. So just see, I am just going to create a PO. Okay. PO is created. Let me copy this and let me do a goods receipt in key code Migo. Okay. Now if you see, I will not face this same error. Just see, I'm not facing that error. I am facing another type of error, account determination. This is another type of ticket that I will tell you how to resolve that. But I'm not facing that material ledger error. The reason was whatever we were facing in last session, the reason was because I didn't activate at that time material ledger, whatever I have explained at the time of material ledger activation. And I just created a material. Completely I didn't activate it, but I just created. That's the reason I was facing that error, right? Now, let me show you again. So goods receipt we are just doing by just using T code MIG. So just use T code MIGO, hit enter, right? And just do goods receipt against purchase order. So this is my purchase order number, hit enter, okay? And here go to storage location, item okay, check it, okay? And this is how we can post a goods receipt. Just use T code MIGO and make sure that movement type must be 101. So what's the significance of the movement type? Movement type is simply is for the goods movement. Like whatever movement type is coming here, like 101 is coming here. 101 is for goods receipt. Okay. So like that movement type will be there. 102 is for cancellation. For cancellation, 122 is for return delivery. Like that, like movement type will be there. So movement type is just like a unique movement type for each and every goods movement. So here, whatever goods movement is happening, it's associated with the one unique movement type. Like for goods receipt, 101 is a movement type. For cancellation, 102 is a movement type. Like that, right? So let me, what I need to do, let me give storage location, just flag this item okay, checkbox, and check it and post it. Simple as that. So once I'm trying to post, I am getting this error. This is account determination error. So how to resolve
Uh,
this account determination error in S4 system? Let us see. So simply what we need to do, we will just copy this error and we will just paste it notepad. Okay, let me open a new. So this is how you can resolve this type of error or ticket. So as a support consultant, you need to resolve those tickets. As a support consultant, it will be your task to resolve these support tickets, right? So account determination for entry, this is not possible. This is a error, like a functional error that must be resolved by consultant. So in that case, how we are going to resolve that? Simply, we will just resolve that in OBYC code. But before that, you should know how to read this error. Just read this error. Like this is a charter of account. Sorry, this is a charter of account. This is a key. BSX, right? This is a valuation class, right? So in that account determination, this is charter of account, this is account key, and this is valuation class. So it can vary, like it will not always you will get for same charter of account, same key can be GBB, valuation class can be something different like 7090. You should not copy that same step, but procedure will be same. You should know how to read that error, how to read account determination error, how to read that account determination ticket, and how to resolve that, right? So in that case, this is a charter of account, this is a key, this is a valuation class. So I'm getting four charter of account INT, key BSX, and valuation class 3040. So I have to resolve for that. So let me show you how to resolve that. So just go to T code OVYC. Here you can see like if you want to read the diagnosis, that also you can do. The system did not find an account for this transaction. This means that the account determination for this is not maintained in customization. The key is made up of charter of account, transaction key, valuation grouping code, account grouping code, valuation class. Okay, so that all is mentioned here, right? So what we are going to do? Simply we will just go in OVYC, T code OVYC slash O OVYC. Okay, just go to OVYC and here you can see transaction key. So for which key I'm getting, that you have to figure out. So from here you can see key is BSX. Okay, so let me find BSX key here. Here it is. Just double click on that. And here you need to give your charter of account. So INT is your charter of account. Hit enter, right? And here let me go to new entries, and here valuation class, which valuation class I need to use here? 3040 is my valuation class. So 3040 is my valuation class, and account is, I need to assign an account to 3040. Okay, so which account I'm going to assign to that? What I can do in that case, let me check for 3040 which GL account is assigned. So I will use that same GL account. That's it. As simple as that. So just go to new entries from here, give your valuation class. This field is for valuation class. Just give your valuation class 3040. So whatever account, GL account, this field is for GL account. Whatever GL account is assigned for 3040, I will just simply give here, hit enter, and valuation modifier. It's saying it's already exists. So let me check. Ah, okay. I have already mentioned it. Okay, so for this 3040, what I did, I just copy from here GL account, because for 3040, I can already see this GL account is assigned. So I will simply assign this GL account and hit enter and save. So like that, simply I can resolve this error. So if I will check right now, I will not face this error. Just see. Let me check and post it. Now that error is resolved. I'm getting some different type of error. Okay, that error is resolved. Now I'm getting this enter rate euro USD rate am for this in the system setting. So like because there is a conversion issue is there. Okay, like maybe somewhere the I just took a euro and somewhere I just took a USD. Okay, so that I have to fix. So, what's the diagnosis for that? For the conversion of an amount into another currency, an entry is missing in the currency conversion table, and the missing entry in the currency conversion table. Right now, I don't aware about that error because I face that I guess for first or second time. Hardly I like in my project I never face this type of issue. So how you guys can resolve that? In real time also it will happen like you are working on some support project, but you are not aware about that error, how to resolve that ticket. We used to say that ticket in real time. So how to resolve that ticket? Because this is not most common ticket. So how you can resolve any ticket? Let me give you one trick that you can resolve any error or any like functional error you can resolve with the help of this like ninja technique. So what you need to do, just copy this error. Okay, first try to read out this diagnosis. Like in that case I'm seeing like for the conversion of an amount into another currency, an entry is missing in the currency conversion table. So the thing is, just a second. Okay, so here what's the issue is like I need to take in a conversion currency conversion table. Meanwhile, it's done by FICO consultant. So in a real time. So how like what's the how I can diagnose this? For the conversion of an amount into another currency, an entry is missing in the currency conversion table. So this is the diagnosis, and what's the procedure? Add the missing entry in the currency conversion table. So I have to open currency conversion table, and I have to add this entry M. Okay, and we need to mention. Okay, so right now I'm talking about like if I don't know how to resolve that, I will simply copy this. Okay, either I can copy this error message, or I can also copy this message number. Okay, so you can see here like that you can resolve any error. So what you need to do, just copy that because you are not the you are not the one who is facing that error. Because in SAP, errors are standardized. Every error is standardized. It's not like you are getting the error and you are getting it for first time. No, it's not like that. Okay. So every error, whatever you are facing in SAP, that must be faced by someone else, and definitely someone have provided a solution for that. So how you can resolve? Just copy this error message in the Google. Just go to video section first. Don't just skip on that blogs and all these things. First, just go to the video section. Maybe someone have created a video on that. Just see. Someone have created a video on this. Enter rate euro INR rate, type this in the system. So someone have just maintained the same solution. So what I can
So
do, I
here
can
I'm creating
simply
a
come here.
purchase requisition.
I can simply come here and I can just see how is resolving that. Okay, most probably you will get a error video from like by just following this procedure. Most probably you will get a video for that. Okay, so let me try
And here I'm putting all the things like the material and the quantity, getting the error. So how to fix this error? And go to OBBS and OB08 to fix this exchange rate M euro.
right. So what I need to do here, I'm just going through the video and I can simply resolve that ticket. Even in the real time consultant used to do that. Okay, because there are so many tickets we can resolve easily because these are very most common tickets. But sometimes tickets are there, errors are there. That's coming for first time. Okay, here there is one more issue like here, whatever errors we are facing, whether it's FICO side error, side error, all we have to resolve. But in real time, it's not like that. Like FICO consultant will resolve the FICO related error. Okay, consultant will resolve related error. Okay, so this is how you can simply resolve. If you don't find any video related to that, you can do just one thing. If you are not finding any video, most probably you will find a video. If you are not finding any video, just go to SAP community blog, and so many like working professionals have already provided a solution for that. Like here you can see. Okay, right? So this is how we can do that, right? So here you can see like someone have just provided the solution. This is some user is there who have provided a solution. The screenshot of that seems custom development not standard. So you can see like you can resolve that by OB08. So the screenshot of the error seems to be custom development and not a standard. Moreover, during a delivery creation, be it be inbound or outbound, error related to the exchange rate will be not triggered. Having said that, it's not sure why during delivery creation exchange rate maintained by FI team. It's maintained by financial team, and you can check in OB0. So it's in real time, it's resolved by FICO consultant. Okay. So how we are going to resolve by OB08, we will try to resolve that. Another option, another solution is provided by this user. So in OB08, check currency type M4, and OB07 also check today's date and check conversion in that. So like so many users will give the solution. So sometimes what happen now, the same error can be resolved by so many methods. So what happen, that same error can have the multiple reason. Okay, so in that case he is saying just go to OB08, check currency type, it should be M, and in OB07 just check today's date and just convert that like euro to USD, whatever error we are facing. So like that you can read, okay, blocks, right? First just go and jump to video section and just see like someone have created a video, like in that case someone have already created a video. Okay, so this is how we can do that. So let me resolve that error. Like that, you can resolve any SAP ticket or SAP error. So let me do one thing. Just open this. So here it is. Let me copy this notepad and let me try to fix. Meanwhile, it's a FICO side error, but we will do that because here we don't have any FICO consultant to resolve that. We have to resolve by our own, otherwise we will not proceed further. We will not able to proceed further. Okay. So let me try to resolve that. So how I'm going to resolve? So first I will try, let me open a new T code and let me try a T code OBBS. So in OBBS, I need to take that M as a rate conversion. So let me go to position, exchange rate type. Let me give M here, from currency, like which type error I'm facing, I have to read the error. So enter rate Euro USD, okay, for 25 February. So from currency Euro to USD. So Euro to USD, and where here we have to mention the date also. Okay. So let me check it. Okay, let me try one more screen. Let me open one more screen and let me open OB08 code. Okay, and here let me check. Let me go to position. Exchange rate type is M. From currency is Euro. To currency is USD. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, so here I can see this entries. So like this is a FICO side, so we have to check like these things. Okay, and another T code is also there to resolve that. This is OB07. So let me check in OB07. Okay, and here let me check the date. So exchange rate type is M. Okay, and reference currency is USD. Reference currency is Euro. Okay, let me check how that person have resolved that error. That also I can do, no? So that also let me check because this is a FICO side error and I have to check how you have resolved that.
So here I'm creating a purchase requisition, and here this so S and OB08 to fix this exchange rate M euro to INR conversion. Okay, so let me show you the first OBBS step. OBBS. So here euro to INR, we are not getting any information here. So we need to create a new entries. It is saying the exchange rate. So exchange rate means your rate type. The rate type is equal to exchange rate here. So you need to enter here M, and from euro to INR Indian currency, valid from today date, ratio 101 mapping, from 1 to 1 mapping. I'm not giving any value, I'm just putting ratio 101 mapping. Okay, now I'm entering. Okay, now I save this first. Now I will go to OB08. OB08, enter. Here I need to enter the exchange rate M, valid from today date. Okay, if you are confused on this screen, then just back the screen. See, here you can see a lot of things from okay, indirect quotation is not required, which are required. Okay, this is exchange rate M, valid from today date. You can enter ratio from you enter 1. Okay, and from currency euro to direct quotation to currency 1 euro. Okay, dude, this line I created, just simple enter your exchange rate aim, valid from date, indirect quotation is not required. This is 101 conversion, 1 euro to 1 INR. Just you need to put the value 89.46. This is the current exchange rate from euro to Indian INR, Indian rupees. Just enter this and just click on save this. I already saved that. Okay, and I'm just showing you this table. Okay, once you maintain, just create the purchase requisition, you will not get this kind of error. Okay.
Okay, so let us check whatever he have resolved. I guess you were not able to listen what he was saying. So let me try to resolve whatever he have mentioned. Okay, then we will try to resolve like that. So what we will do, we will just go to a T code first, like OBBS. So first we will go to OBBS. Just go to OBBS T code, and it's logged by me itself. So let me see. I already opened this screen. Let me close this first. So this is how you can resolve in real time also. Like sometimes you are stuck in some functional error and you don't know how to do that. So you can just go through and do the troubleshooting. This we used to say in the real time, the troubleshooting. Okay. So first what we will do, just use T code OBBS. Yes. Okay. And here let me check from currency exchange rate is M. From currency like euro to USD is there or not? If not, we will create. So euro to USD, right? So euro to USD is there already, and 1 to 1 ratio is there from euro to USD, 1 to 1 ratio, and it's also activated from 1st of the January 2024. So let me give today's date, 25th of February. Okay, it's not changing. Let me go to new entries then. Exchange rate M from is from euro to USD. Okay, valid from, I will just mention today's date here. So from 25th of February, it's mentioned. And ratio, I'm taking 1:1. For both, I'm taking mapping, I'm just taking 1:1. So hit enter and save it. So it's done. Now next step is I will just go to T code OB08, whatever he have explained. So I will just go to OB08 T code, and simply I will just go to new entries. Okay, because from euro to USD, I guess it's not there. From here it is, yeah, here it is. Here it's already available. So from euro to USD is there, right? So euro to USD is there, and this is the exchange rate from euro to USD. So let me do one thing now. Let me create new entry then, because this is valid from that date. So exchange rate, let me take reference value is equal to group value, current exchange rate 2001, that we have to check. So if I take 100, then what will be the value? Reference value is equal to group value, current exchange rate. 1001 is the current. Let me take 1000 current exchange rate, valid from today's date. Okay, and I will just mention the like mandatory data here, right? So valid from I just mentioned, and the ratio, let me give 1:1. That all I'm not going to mention. Okay, so that valid from I'm giving, and valid 2 is also there, so I'm not giving all these details. So let me hit enter, or I can do one thing. Now I will just copy from one data and I will make the changes. That also I can do instead of giving a new entries. So let me copy from here itself. Okay, and here I will just give this current exchange rate, valid from today's date, right? And I'm not going to change anything. Let me take that same. I'm only changing the date from here. So hit enter and save it. Yeah, it's done. Now let me try to do that in Migo, if I am able to resolve or not. It's fine. Yeah, that error is also resolved. So two errors already we have resolved in today's session. Three error, material ledger error also we have resolved. So these are the ticket how you can resolve that. Now one new ticket I'm getting. Correct the customizing setting for ledger for universal general. That's also FICO side ticket. Okay, ledger. So that also we have to see in our like Google. We can search out and we can resolve. Okay, so that we will see in next session. Okay, and mostly we will face so many tickets in Migo, and most probably next class will also go to resolve the tickets. Okay, so this is how you can resolve simply the tickets. If you know, like for most common tickets, I will give you templates how to resolve that. But if it's a FICO side error or some PP side or WM side ticket is there,
Mm.
just simply go to Google and search it.